Their opponents today from Indonesia, Komala, DEWI and Marissa.
Well, plenty of experience in the Indonesian pair. And here comes the coin toss, which is going to be done by one of the sponsors here from SKYCITY, one of their VIPs, Ang. Is going to be in charge of that, obviously, to see who serves first and who goes which end. First meeting between these pairs, which is not surprising really, because it's a scratch pairing, this Indonesian pair. But just because they're a scratch pairing doesn't mean they haven't got plenty of experience. 27 years of badminton between them. Most of it from a lady far away there, Vita Marissa. Komala DEWI, the one closest to us. Yeah, it's going to be tough for them up against Huan Xia. We saw Xia playing earlier, obviously in good form. It's only their 7th event together, looking to reach their first final. More on them in a moment, but first Marissa and DEWI. Vita Marissa, 34 years of age and a lot of experience. Reached quarterfinals of the Olympics back in 2004. You can see in terms of what they've done together, nothing to say. This is their first tournament, but so far you have to say unbeatable. They've won every single game.
Yeah, one way to call a 100% record, but it'll be interesting to see the world class that Vita Marissa has, which has been around a long time. But obviously, I mean, saw Huan in the mixed doubles looking in really good form today, so it'll be an interesting matchup.
And DEWI's 25 years of age. She's had plenty of experience as well. So let's hear what they've had to say about this match, because it's going to be a tough one, isn't it, for them against this Chinese pair.
Vita Marissa and Komala DEWI, congratulations, you're into the semi-finals as a first-time pairing. What's been the difference to make the semis with a new partner?
Yeah, I think almost every year I always change the partner. Yeah, but like for me it's just like a new goal, like that. Yeah.
Komala, you must be learning a lot off Vita.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Chinese pairings are having a really good time at this Open. Another strong pairing to come up against, a challenge.
Yeah, of course, because they are still young players, but I'm quite already maybe senior player. It's not easy to against the young one because maybe they are more strong and more fast than me. Yeah, but I have a lot of experience. I hope that we can handle that.
Well, yeah, they have a lot of experience, does Vita Marissa. But I have to say, from the Chinese pair as well, this is ZHONG, Qianxin. And she's had plenty of experience, reached #2 in the world with her previous partner, Bao Yisin. Won 3 Super Series titles together. And she's partnered Yu Yang as well last June. She was alongside the world champion as well at the Indonesian Open. That's who she's going to be doing in June, by the way, because they're splitting Yu Yang and Wang Xiaoli up, aren't they? So she's obviously a very good player for them to be putting her together with someone who's done as much as Yu Yang.
Yeah, she's obviously got a lot of future potential. Oh, she's there already. She's been #2 in the world, like you said. So they're looking to change things up, maybe like they're also doing with the men's doubles. Try and find something that's going to be ready for the Olympics.
And we've obviously seen Xia in action already today. And as you can see, seeded #4 here, this pair. World ranked 120, but it's hard to tell because they haven't played the requisite events, have they, to get their seeding up, although they've yet to make a final together. It's quite difficult, really, because
it's the first time.
Sorry, I was just saying, quite difficult in a way when you're a pair like this, and you know really that the organisers have something different in mind rather than you together.
Yeah, it must be difficult to step on court with that mentality if someone maybe not that they don't believe in them, but they want to try something else, or it's just it's there with a longer-term picture in mind. So still, you're in the semi-final of a Grand Prix Gold, and you may as well enjoy it.
Yeah, it's their first event back together in 2015. Haven't been paired since losing in 3 games in the first round of the China Open to the Korean pair Choi and Hoi. Prior to that, semis at the Bitburger Open. They got to the semis as well at last year's Asian Badminton Championships. So 2 players who've had successful partnerships elsewhere and maybe will do in the future, but together here, maybe they're only event together in 2015, we shall see. But up against, well, a tough cookie in Vita Marissa. Not too much about her partner, but obviously, as she says, she chops and change partners every year. So I suppose for DEWI, she knows she needs to turn on the style, otherwise she could be out of a job next year.
Yeah, exactly. It's yeah, like I said, she's been around the world for a long time, and she's been changing partners a lot. I'm sure she's passed on a lot of valuable information as well, and can do the same with DEWI today.
You know what it's like. You've had 3 different partners, Oliver, this year in 3 different events.
Correct. Yep. Yeah, so it's all about making constant adjustments, and it is hard if you can't train with your partner for a long time and build some agreements and work out, understand how each other play. You always have to adjust quickly, and it is a bit of a disadvantage. But then, if you both play well individually, then sometimes it can come off really nicely.
Our umpire is from Australia, Greg Pilvin, just about ready to get proceedings underway here. Vita Marissa, Komala, DEWI both losing in the mixed doubles yesterday, but both obviously together coming through pretty comfortably against an Australian pair in the quarterfinals in this women's doubles.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, DEWI and Vita Marissa. And on my left, HUAN and Qianxin, China. Qianxin to serve to Vita Marissa. Love all, play.
So the women's double semi-finals hit. Match between China and Indonesia. Just wide. First point to Indonesia. And was that a string gone already? My goodness me, that didn't last long, did it?
Yeah, trying to get a look. Can't quite see from that angle, but
maybe it was she didn't realise it was her unlucky racket. Just
quite possibly.
Might need another one there.
Yeah, might need to change it again. Where's the one she had from the mixed doubles? That one went all right.
A little bit of luck going Indonesia's way there.
Forehand serve again. You like to see a lot of flex serves from HUAN with that serve.
It's over, 2-4.
The other women's doubles match is an all-Japanese affair that's going on the adjacent court. That's clever from Vita Marissa.
So it's over, 5-2.
Vita Marissa just pushing the smash a little too far across, hitting the cross player, and she was able to put it into the open court.
Service over. 6-3.
Service over. 3-6.
Quite coming with the pace that Dewey was expecting there.
All 6.
Vita Marissa wanting the shuttle change. Chinese not.
It's interesting how you always have to play with a perfect shuttle. It gets changed so often, doesn't it?
It really does. Often, also not only because it's broken too. People will do it to, like I said, break momentum and.
That's short.
Vita Marissa wants it. Puts it away.
So it's over. 7-5.
Well, she's played with some well-known stars at home. Vita Marissa, Nova Widianto, Liliana Natsir in the women's doubles.
So it's over. 6-7.
Another net roll there for the Indonesians. Bit of luck on their side in the early stages.
Yeah, difficult though to see anyone yet establishing any real advantage yet in this match.
Both sides having such a good defense, is just mistakes that have been creating the points so far.
She read that so well, Zhong. Who is in the last event on the Grand Prix Gold Circuit, the Chinese Masters, she was paired with Tung Jinhua, they won together for the first time. It can't be that easy to keep swapping partners, although I would assume she's pretty excited about the prospect of lining up with Yu-Yang in Indonesia in June.
Yeah, absolutely. She'll be able to take a lot from that, for sure. Someone of Yu-Yang's quality, multiple world champion.
I mean,
such a formidable partnership over the years.
Goodness knows how many Super Series events she's won.
They were unbeaten for such a long stretch. It was.
Yeah, interesting. They're going to have Wang Xiaoli partnering with Zhao Yunlei in that event.
Yeah, because Zhao Yunlei has obviously only been in the mixed doubles.
Yeah, and pretty successfully
too.
Yeah,
she's done it right at it.
Yeah, not bad. The odd Olympic and World gold medals.
Service over. 9. Oh.
I don't know about you, but we've seen, what, 3 China wins so far on this court. And even though it's 9-all, you do get the feeling that we might see number 4 here.
Yeah, it's quite. It's a real possibility. Must be too specific about it, but.
10.
Ah, listen,
9.
giving credit to them, but you just feel that just looking at these opening, 19 points or so, that even though points have been evenly distributed, there's just an extra gear from the Chinese pair.
Yeah, they just had that little bit more. It's similar in a way to the mixed doubles. They were just a little bit more dangerous, and
11.
especially in women's doubles when the defense is so good. If you've got a way to score points, it makes your life a lot easier.
Well, they've taken the last 3, and that's why they lead at the interval by 11 points to 9.
10 foul.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Well, 2 experienced players, obviously, playing together the first time this year, but not the first time together. 24, Zhong 23, Xie. So, coming to really towards the peak of their
9. Play.
badminton career. Obviously, a few titles between them, even if not together.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, one in the mixed doubles final already tomorrow. Looking to add the women's doubles to that list as well.
That was good.
That's it.
That was a mistake, wasn't it, from Vita?
Yeah, it was well played from the Chinese pair, but
Well, 9, 10.
yeah, that's dangerous from Vita Marissa.
13. 9.
Trying to keep it, or get it to come down again below the tape, but Chinese girls are too quick for that.
Yeah, this could prove to be a definitive run in this women's doubles semi-final. 5 points in a row now for the Chinese 2.
10 all.
Oh! 14. 9.
Interesting decision there from Vita Marissa to just belt that hard and flat. It had to be perfect. It wasn't.
This is gone from an even match to decidedly one-sided affair, hasn't it, really, and pretty quickly.
It has, yeah. It's just been too comfortable for the Chinese at the moment. They're just too quick. Indonesians obviously haven't found a way to deal with this forehand flick serve. Just playing a lot of. That'll help.
Yeah, they've had a few of those. In fact, almost a third of their points have come that way.
10. 15.
Ends that run of 7 in a row that went the way of Xia and Zhong.
4-2, 20 seconds. 4-2, 20 seconds.
11. 15.
I have to
to say, Vita Marissa seems to be far from her best at this current stage.
Easily dispatched by Zhong.
17.
That really pretty much sums up how the match has been going so far. China can just push the Indonesian girls around, and then when they get the chance to attack, close it down really quickly. It's better from Marissa and Dewey.
This time the net call goes China's way, and that's wide. Oh no, it's been given good. It's in.
So it's over. 12, 17.
There's a nice little run of points.
17.
I know it's not easy, obviously, when you're up against the pair like you have at the opposite end, but just the Indonesians just seem a little too passive. They can't really get on the front foot.
Yeah, they just haven't seemed to have found a way to score some points yet. Whatever they try just seems to be counter-attacked by the Chinese. Seen some better stuff in the last couple of points, but just about playing a bigger court, trying to take some of the speed out of the game.
Beautifully dissected by Zhong.
That's one of the things that happen when you're constantly changing partners. It takes time to work out your defensive positioning together.
Yeah, but I mean, you see, obviously, in the case in the last 3-4 years, doubles in the women's game has changed a lot, and you're seeing this Chinese pair that, you know, they take the game, don't they, by the scruff of the neck, and they take it to their opponents, whereas you're watching the Indonesian girls, and I suppose it's hard, isn't it, when it's coming back to you so hard. It's a more defensive game they're playing.
Yeah, it is, and pretty much in doubles in general, you're going to be struggling to win games defending. Women's doubles is, maybe it's easier to defend because the attacks aren't as hard comparatively to the guys, but still, the way the Chinese girls are starting to play it,
it's changing.
It is changing a lot. You're right.
Beautiful.
Again, just a little bit of impatience from Dewey. He plays that flat, doesn't give a partner any time to get across and cover that smash. It's back to 5 points. 19-14.
Frustration for Vita Marissa. Nets and brings up 6 game points for Xia-ZHONG.
It's all been pretty comfortable for the Chinese so far in this first game.
Yeah, good angle on that from Zhong. Zhong Qianxin along with HUAN pretty much eased through in the end in that opening game. 21 points to 14. Yeah, just hard to see how this match can turn around, because I don't know if they've got the weapons, Marissa and Dewi, to really go out on the attack. It's almost like, I wonder whether we've seen the best of them.
Yeah, I think like either they've been going, they need to change up, something has to change. They've got to change their tactics, otherwise it's just going to be a procession from here for the Chinese. I think they need to start moving them around more, make the court bigger, see if you can kind of maybe take some sting out of the Chinese attack, and then you can actually compete. And then who knows, maybe you get some mistakes, but then you actually start to get in the match. If you keep trying to just turn it over quickly and play these flat lifts into the mid-court, which is still going up, you're just under pressure the whole time. It just makes your life very difficult, especially when you've got an inferior attack.
I mean, obviously you played in these doubles and these international events, and you must have come up against pairs that maybe were a different level to what you and your partner are. I mean, mentally, how do you get through to yourself that, okay, I have to play this certain way when really you don't want to be playing that way?
Yeah, it's not easy, and everybody has their A game and then your B game as well, and how are you going to combat it if things don't go well. But the start's really important. If you don't start well, it's hard. Sometimes it's harden your confidence against if you're already playing against pairs that are better than you. But to be honest, in the bigger halls that are a bit slower, it helps, because then you can defend. Otherwise, you play against pairs with the big smashes. It's quite hard.
Well, hard to see anything but a straight games win here for the Chinese pair, but you never know, this is sport. Can be unpredictable.
Second game, level
13-17.
play.
But the way the Chinese pair came through in the end, 21-14 in the first, you expect them to just pick up where they left off, and there you go. She got a little bit lucky there, Zhong. It wasn't quite what she was planning, but she took the point anyway. Wow, that's perfectly played.
Yeah, that's more like it. Right in the corner.
Service over.
19-13.
Well, that's better from the Indonesian side. Make Zhong go from one side of the court all the way to the other. Give themselves a little more time. Nicely done.
2-1. Service over. 2-all.
Service over. 14-19.
Three, 2.
Just going back to your point, Richard, about playing pairs that seem to be at a higher level than you. You really can't afford to make those cheap mistakes, because the better pairs just don't do it.
Well, yeah, it's pretty much standard fare, really, that kind of shot for Zhong. Plenty to aim at.
Yeah, there's plenty of space in the front court there. I think the biggest difference between these two pairs is the movement.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point, Oliver, that you watch the Chinese pair that's darting back, forwards, cross, whereas the Indonesians are fairly static in comparison.
Yeah. It's just all being dictated by the Chinese girls at the moment.
Flick serve was long on this occasion.
Service over. 3-5.
much better from the Indonesians.
16-19.
5.
Just using the width of the court much more, moving the Chinese girls around to take out their speed.
Service over. 20, game point, 16.
Well, if the earlier drop shot was standard there, that one wasn't. That was really well played. Got a lovely angle on that zone.
Yeah, really well disguised as well. But again, you can see the difference when Vita Marissa plays the tight drop shot. Zhong's able to get there. When the Chinese play it, it goes straight on the ground. A little bit of luck to the Chinese this time.
7. 4.
Oh, again.
Service over. 5. 7.
Just long on the serve. Again.
Really can't afford those.
Yeah, sure, just stumbled a little bit as well, so there was an opportunity there for DEWI and Marissa. Couldn't take it.
One returning the favour.
Yeah, it's friendly game.
8.
Unlucky there.
Service over.
Right idea from Vita Marissa.
9. 6.
That one pushed just wide.
Ten. 6.
Well, despite their best efforts, it's getting steeper the task, isn't it, for DEWI and Marissa? Already a game down now. Xia-ZHONG have the advantage in the second game by 11 points to 6.
21-18.
Yeah, there's a clear level difference between both these pairs on court this afternoon. The Chinese are just better movers and have a better attack than the Indonesians, and it's an uphill battle if that's the case.
Court 1. 20 seconds. Court 1.
It's been plenty for the crowds to enjoy here. And obviously still a men's doubles semi-final to come after this one.
11. 6. 5.
got across really well there, Zhong.
Yeah, again, just highlighting the strength in their movement. It's just all too comfortable at the moment.
Well, that's a rare moment in the match, isn't it? Seeing the Indonesians on the front foot.
Yeah, every time they've had a lift, they've been pushing around the back line. It was strange for China to give up a short one an opportunity. It's better from Dewey, just really closing down the net there.
8, 12.
One love.
Oh, that's right on the line. Excellent shot.
Service over. 13, 8.
Service over. 1 off.
Hold. Service over. 9, 13.
A little fight back here from the Indonesians.
Yeah, I think you're clutching at straws personally, Oliver, but yeah, they're offering some resistance. You just feel if they got too close, then there's still another gear left in this Chinese pair.
Yeah, I think you're 100% right there.
14, 9.
Yeah, well worked there. From defense to attack
9.
on the space of one shot.
No signs of tiredness from Xia there either. Second match
Service
on the
over.
court.
2 off.
Looks like it's going to be a second successful match on court as well for her.
10.
Having come through alongside Hu Xiaohu earlier.
Service over. 3, 2.
Feigned it. It was red, mind you, but
16, 10.
getting closer now to that finishing line.
Yeah, you have to think the Indonesians might be a little bit disappointed with this. It's just been a bit of a training match for the Chinese, really.
17, 10.
Service over. 3 off.
That's good. That
Great
was it.
Service over. 11, 17.
It's probably a bit too little too late, though.
Service over.
4,
18, 11.
Well, it's a question of when, not if. 19-11, 2 points away from victory now. And there are match points already.
20, match point 11.
Just over half an hour on court. Well, comprehensive victory It was over as quick as a flash. Zhong Qianxin and HUAN easily dismissing their Indonesian opponents here this afternoon in Auckland. 21-14, 21-11 in a one-sided contest. They're through to the final.
21-14, 21-11.
Yeah.
Disappointing in terms of a contest, really, Oliver, wasn't it? But all credit to the Chinese pair, to the, what was a very efficient display from them.
Yeah, absolutely. They came to play this afternoon, and there was a clear level difference between these two. Like you said, shame for the crowd that would come out to watch it, but it was all too comfortable.
Men's doubles is to come, and sometimes you get the most fun from the men's doubles.
That is true. That is true. Now it's going to be an interesting encounter, this men's doubles between the Alfian and Adianto from Indonesia and Hoon and Lim from Malaysia.
But as far as HUAN and Zhong Qianxin are concerned, it's a final. But they'll play a Japanese pair. Don't know which one just yet. But that women's doubles on the other court still going off. But two finals tomorrow then for HUAN. She's going to be a busy girl, isn't she, Alan? The centre court. So confirmation, just one more match to come, and well, there can't be a Chinese win in that one because it's a case of Malaysia up against Indonesia. But a terrific performance, very comfortable display in terms of making their way through to the final for Zhong and Xia. Let's hear from them now.
Zhong, Xia, congratulations into the final. Xia, your second final now. You're in a final in the mixed doubles now. Very confident at the net today.
这是您今天的第二个，就是赢得的那个准决赛。然后呢，你今天在场上非常的有自信。
因为场上可能对手没有给我们制造太多的困难，所以我们打的还算比较轻松。自己第二场的话，会精力上面有一些不够，明天是需要自己去调整的。
So because the opponent didn't give them such a hard time, so they can play really easily and smoothly. And but tomorrow they will just have to adjust and then do better.
Zhong, where do you feel the strength of this partnership is?
你觉得就是说你们两位的搭档来说呢，你们的那个优势在哪里？
我们打法可能属于轮转双压可能会比较多一点，对，轮转双压。
So they take turns rather than one takes the whole part. So yeah.
So the ideal team, congratulations. We'll see you in the final tomorrow.
就是非常好的一个搭档，然后呢，我们明天决赛见。
Thank you very much.